Hey everybody, we're back again with X on the Beach, Season 5, Episode 11. Now up to Episode 11. Last time we had Darren going into the Shack of Secrets to, I guess, find out some secrets about Elias. So let's get to it. So what happened was this here, as you can see, she got to talk to her friend. I believe her name is B Lion, something similar or equally ridiculous. Yeah, so she got to talk to her friend about the whole Elias situation, and I mean not the Elias, uh, about the Ricky situation, and she pretty much just talked about, oh, don't you remember how badly he screwed you over and all this stuff, and it's just like he only told her one lie. They were in an open relationship. He didn't even cheat on her. He just didn't tell her that he was with a girl at his home in an open relationship where they were both seeing other people. So how badly did he screw you over? It just seems like pointless, needless drama. So she pretty much just reminded her how badly Ricky screwed her over and you can't trust him and all this nonsense. Yeah. And she mentioned that they're planning to move in together. And her friend asked, did he even ask you to be his girlfriend? And she said, no, we didn't talk about that yet. So it was like, I don't think that was a bad idea on his part, because she has trust issues with him and he's a stripper. And if they live separately, there's a huge chance that what happened before can happen again. And them living together, like he did with that girl that she thinks he cheated on her with, it could be better for them. And it might help them realize whether or not they actually want to be in a relationship. Rather than jumping into the relationship, then moving in together, that would move things way too fast. I think it would move things way too fast to the point where now he's kind of committed to this, but he's also doing his job, and it's gonna put more strain on the relationship, because she's probably gonna push him to do something different, because now they're together, they're an item. She's gonna push him to do something different rather than stripping, and it's just gonna cause needless conflict in the moment. Rather than if they just live together and they're not really in a relationship, then they're at least in a phase where they're just kind of figuring out whether or not it works, and they can more easily cut ties. I'm just saying it would be better, because just the commitment alone makes situations very differently and make you think very differently, and you're less likely to just jump out of the relationship than you are to just leave someone that you're just kind of seeing, that you kind of live together with. You know, it'll just put a needless complication on the entire situation. That's just my opinion on it. All right. So now Ricky has to deal with this whole situation when she now has doubt in her mind about him and all this stuff. But it's the same issue that they had from the beginning, just rehashed over and over again. It's not a big deal. And then we have, what is her name? I can't remember her name, but I can't remember his name either. God damn it. Elias? I think it's Elias. His ex is now mad at him, still mad at him for what he said with the whole Devon situation, where he didn't mention the fact that she no longer wanted to pursue him. He just said they both mutually agreed to stop seeing each other, and she was upset about that when she found out it was a lie. But I mean, honestly, to be honest with you, I would have told the same lie. It just it was just not a situation where you wanted to tell the truth, because it'll just, you just end up losing both girls in that situation. You just, she would question your motives, and she'd be like, oh, you just kind of want to be with me because she doesn't want you. It's just, either way, she would have been upset with him. Like, it's not, it's a lose-lose situation, and he chose one that he thought would have been a win, but then she obviously found out it was a lie. So now she's mad at him. Hold on. Hold on. Just saw his name flash on the screen, so I'm just trying to confirm. Oh, right. It's not his name. It's her name. Her name is Cher. That's her name. I think his name is Elias. But yeah, but her name is Cher. I wouldn't have remembered that. Right, so she's still mad at him. And she's talking about the fact that he's a lawyer, and he's used to lying and getting out of situations like this. So she doesn't really trust him. Hey, man's got to do what a man's got to do. I'm not mad at him. I just think he should have been more proactive about the situation instead of just waiting for her to come to him. He should have more got up to her and talked to her about it. And he should have went to Devon and talked to her about it as well. Even though that wouldn't have went well, just the fact that he actually tried would have said something. Okay, and Ray's ex, I can't remember her name, but there she is, very bottom heavy, and she wants to talk to him once again about their relationship. He doesn't want to hear it, and he's just sort of still kind of making her feel bad about, because the last time he said he wished she would have fought for him more when he decided to go on a dating show. And even though she didn't want him to go, she didn't like push this situation because she thought that's something that he wanted to do. And he kind of gaslighted her and say, it's because you didn't fight for us or something like that. And she wanted to confront him and talk to him about that situation. And yeah, he started lying once again. I don't know what's wrong with Ray. He doesn't want to be with her. So there's nothing to lose from being honest. He could only gain by being honest, and he just keeps lying. Like, he's a compulsive liar. I don't understand why he keeps doing that. It makes no sense. You literally can just solve all your problems by telling the truth, and you don't do it. That is a mental problem, sir. You have issues. It's just crazy. So they're talking back and forth. Eventually, he walked away because he doesn't want to answer her questions, and he's keep trying to deflect. All right. Everyone is confused as to why she's still trying to make it up, trying to get back together with him, and they're thinking she should just let it go. Then Elias, he's, I guess he's telling his side of the story, and he's saying that he didn't have any intentions to lie. He was just sort of, he said he left out a detail or two. He didn't mean to, but that's not true. He didn't leave out a detail. He added a detail that wasn't there. And instead of being aware of the lie that he told and sort of just be admitting to it, he's now trying to compound a lie by saying something that's completely ridiculous, by saying he left out a detail and he didn't mean to. Like, now you accidentally lied. What are you doing, sir? You're a lawyer. Lie better. It's crazy. Oh, a lion. That's his name. Okay. And I call that other chick Beeline. A lion. That's his name. All right. So now they have that drama. And then Ray's ex dropped the bomb that before he came on the show, he was having phone sex with her on the phone. So he was giving her mixed signal, and that's why she was still trying to get back together with him. Now that she dropped that bomb, now everyone understands why she's still trying to pursue things, because he's messing with her head. All right. So once again, Ray's lying. Nothing new. He just keeps lying. I don't know why. He needs some help. You can all see that Elias is still in the house for some reason, wearing his bright colors and still trying to get on with Emily. But she's definitely not showing him any interest whatsoever. But he's always just around her, just trying to get something going, but it's not happening. So there was a date that was planned, and the lucky winner of the date was a lion and Cher. So they were going on a date, and Cher didn't want to go, obviously. It's a hike through the desert, I guess. Yeah, they didn't want to. She didn't want to go, and he wanted to go, and he wanted to clear the air with her. See them hiking right here. Hope she wore some sunscreen if she's gonna have her tits out like that. That is obviously not the attire you wear for hiking, but you know, thought's got a thought, you know. So there they are. So they do the hike, eventually stopped and talked, and he apologized. And he's pretty much saying, whatever I can do to make it up to you, I'm willing to do that. And she is, she's not having it. Like just pissed off and tons of makeup on and tits out and just not a happy camper. Just weird to be overdressed and angry like that. That's just a weird thing to do. But hey, it is what it is. Or underdressed in that situation. Apologize for misspeaking. Right. So he talked to her, then he goes back to the house and he explained to everybody what he said to her about him trying to make things better and wasn't trying to lie, and he just wants them to be on good terms. This is the thing. When he was going on the date, when he was by himself in the diary, just talking to the camera, he said he wants to make it up to her because he doesn't want to lose out on the sexual chemistry and this. He said the sexual chemistry and something else that is completely pointless, but he didn't say anything about romance or anything like that. I don't think he has feelings for her in that way. I'm pretty sure he just wants to smash. The lion needs to be honest with himself. He's not in love with this girl. He doesn't want to be in a relationship with her, but he definitely wants to smash. I mean, come on. You see the way she dressed. I would want to smash too, but a man is just making it seem like he wants more than he does. He's coming off it a little bit deceptive, a little bit more deceptive than I thought he was before. But hey, man's got to do what a man's got to do, you know. It's not like he has two options anymore. He's got to put all his eggs in one basket. He's got to close the deal and beat it up, you know. So he's got to do what he's got to do. But still, liar. All right. So Devon confronted Ray about what he said. what she said about him, and he got upset, and he said, well, he said that was my bad. I was weak. I shouldn't have done that, but I don't want her to make it seem like it's just me doing something wrong. She also do something wrong as well. And then Devon was just like listening, not really calling him out on his bullshit. He's still lying, but she's not calling him out on it. She's still mad at the lying, but she, for some reason, is best friends with Ray, who's a bigger liar. Hey, but he said he has to go talk to her, and Devon said, okay, you go ahead, you go talk to her. And he said, well, I don't want to do it just me and her. I want other people there. And then he eventually called the whole house together so he can talk to her about their relationship problems. Even though when they were by themselves, he walked away. As you can see, he called the whole house together so he can have this conversation about their relationship. Like, just a weird dude, man. Like, you think for someone that lies so much, he would be better at it. Like, why would you call everyone, like, you're doing too much to try to make it seem like you're honest. And then he addressed the whole house, and he says, well, he said, she's going around saying that we did this, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm just lying and all that. I was like, she didn't make it seem like you were lying. She told the truth. You make it seem like you're lying by not only not admitting to what happened, but by the fact of her telling the truth, pointing out the fact that you're a liar, and now you're saying she's making it seem like something. You're the one making it seem like she's lying when she's the one telling the truth. You're the liar, sir. She didn't do anything wrong. Ray. I don't know, man. This dude just he needs to see a therapist or something. That is just unnecessary lying. So it went back and forth for a minute. Then we go to Jonathan and Joel. Right. Ah, damn. As you see right there, Joel, I didn't remember it. It just popped up on the screen. Jonathan and Joel are having their daily argument about some nonsense. And then, of course, Joel came back around and he said, I miss you, and I miss hugging you and kissing you and all this stuff. And Jonathan, as usual, being very diplomatic, as you can see, he's all into Jonathan. Jonathan's just explaining stuff away and just doing his fake smile, and yeah, he's definitely over it, and he doesn't want to get back together with him. Yeah, Jonathan's done with this dude. I don't think Jonathan was really even in love with him. I think Jonathan just hates the drama, and he's just done with it. But he wouldn't say that, though. He wouldn't admit that. He's making it seem like they're all good. Like every argument they have, and when they make up, he makes it seem like they're all good and they don't have any issues anymore, instead of just being honest. Yeah, so Ray's ex decided to leave because she's pretty much cleared the air with them, and she realized they're not going to get back together. And yeah, so she chose to leave. Good on her. If only Devon chooses to leave as well, because why is she still there? She had one ex, and that was like the first episode, and nothing ever happened with them. She immediately called things off. She hasn't had his ex since, and she had the whole thing with Elias, and then she left it. So she fucked it up between the two of them, and then she left it because she didn't want to compete for him. And now he lied about this situation. It's a small lie, not a big lie. And now he's an asshole, and she's so sick of getting with all these liars and deceivers, and she's just like, oh, well, at this point, after all these guys, it's not me, it's definitely them. And I was like, no, it's definitely you. It's 100% you, Devon. You need to leave. Like, there's no point in you still staying in the house. You're just in everyone else's business, and you don't deal with your own issues. So, Ray's ex decided to leave. She's gone. I don't have to remember her name because she's gone. Oh my God, this woman is still here? Nicole. Bryce's ex. She's still in the house. Completely forgot about her. Oh yeah, that's another option that the Lion could go back to, but nah, she'd be pissed off at him too, because she wasn't his first choice. So everyone gathered in the living room. I can't remember what this part was about. Why did they gather? Oh, right. They have to go play a game. Something about the truth, revealing the truth or whatever. All right, so basically, a person have to sit in the chair, and they're going to be asked a series of questions, and if it's the truth, if they have to admit the truth, they have to say if it's true or not. And if it's true, if the house agrees with them that it's true, they just raise their hands and to show it's true. If they don't agree with them, then they can call them out for lying. So that's pretty much the game. The first one up is Elias. See Elias right there? It's the first one up to reveal the truth. And the question asked to him is, did he find closure with his ex, Bannon? And he said yes. And the rest of the house, they were asked if this was the truth. They all raised their hands saying it's the truth. And in the end, Elias was asked to leave because he found closure and there's no reason for him to remain in the house. So, and he has no other romantic situation going on. So bye. Elias gets kicked out. And yeah, he's looking around shocked that he gets kicked out. It's like, bro, like, why were you still there? I don't understand. Like, you ain't getting no play. You ain't got no exes showing up. Why are you still there? I mean, I understand why Devon is there because she's not an ex. She was one of the originals, but why are you still there? Why is Nicole still there? Forget about Elias. Why is Nicole still there? That's just unfair, man. Let me see these people. Who should be going? Who should be going? Yeah, Nicole should be gone. Devon definitely should be gone. Who is that? Is that Kira? That's Kira. That's Darren. Oh yeah, she should be gone as well. Emily should be gone. Yeah, we don't. Oh, I mean, Elias. One, two, three, four. That's four people. Four people that should be gone. And now that Ray X just left, he should be gone too. So that's five. Five people that should be gone. Are they still there? Just taking up space. The next one up was, in fact, right after Elias hugged everyone and said goodbye. like after he was leaving, they were like, "Oh, Elias decided to leave the villa." That's like what the announcer said, but really he got kicked out. I mean, they pretty much like literally in the challenge, in a written note, they just told him, "Now that you're found closure, you have to leave." Like he got kicked out. He didn't choose to leave. All right. Next up, after Elias is gone and he pieced out, next up was Darren. And the question that was asked to her was something about how she feels about the relationship with Ricky and what he did to her in the past. And yeah, she just pretty much said she promised herself she would never get back together with him, but she's also big on forgiveness. Just nonsense words justifying her decision. So that was done. She talked for a long time. She talked about relationships she had in the past where some guys some guys told her she had no personality and she was ugly and all this stuff. And I'm just like, it's probably one guy or maybe two guys, and they both each said one of those things. But that's what she's defining as all of her exes has said that to her. It's just like, come on. Now you're a victim of men. You didn't screw over anyone. You didn't screw over any of the guys that you've dated in the past. You're just a victim. All these guys made you feel bad. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe that at all. Anybody that's all of a sudden they're the freaking angels and all these bad people come in their lives and screw them over. No, 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 no. Maybe once, maybe twice, but no. All right, next one was Ray. And they pretty much asked him about his ex and the situation with them. And of course, Ray lied. Yeah, as he always does. And that's how the show ended. The show ended with people calling Ray out for his lies, and he's just kind of sitting there listening and smiling. Yeah. So until next time, I guess we get more on Ray, and then I believe that's the last episode next time. So till next time.